Okay, so we live. I just want to say, as a person that peruse the internet and that, kind of does this, you know, I say lightly for a living because there's different levels to this shit. You got to be honest with yourself. As a person that peruses the internet and really pays attention to what's going on, I really don't expect white people to be human. I know people, for those that may see me, I know people may be like, oh my God, what does he mean? You do realize in Alabama, currently, there's a human trafficking ring that just got broke up. Nothing but white people. As I scrolled in a little bit further, I see cops kill a baby in Mississippi. Well, it was a black cop with him. We don't know. Good point. Good point. You know why it's a good point? Because a mentality is way deeper than the skin color. You have a lot of motherfuckers out here with a mentality. We'll get back on that. So, as we see in the nation that was destroyed by the pure invasion of Spaniards, Spaniards, you got to really understand what's going on. If you remember Australia, Australia was completely destroyed by the inhuman criminals that were sent there. But we sit around and talk about, and oh, Crocodile Dundee. Crocodile Dundee, listen, that's a perfect example of inhuman motherfuckers that sit on the land today. Everywhere we go, everywhere we turn, we keep being reminded that these people really aren't human. We can say a lot. We can, some people find some people that they manage to fall in love with. You think you could have fell in love with him 150 years ago? It's not 150 years ago. What is 150 years? That's three grandmothers. Three grandmothers ago, you would have been burned at the stake. And guess what they would have said? This is justice. You think these people are human? I don't think these people are human. I work with people all day. I see people who might have decent ways of acting. But you're not gonna tell me about what your granddaddy did. You're gonna lie about it. Just like all of them tend to do. I just keep coming back to this conclusion that it's a lot of time wasted thinking that these people are human. If you remember from the 90s, they used to call themselves mankind. They openly called themselves a kind of man. They weren't humans. They weren't this thing that they act like they are today. They're mankind. You have pheomelanin. You don't have neuromelanin. That's just not in your DNA. You have enough melanin that allows you to exist on the top level of the surface. This is science. We're doing from racism to science now. Mm. When you really understand that sometimes we find ourselves arguing with people and then like, why don't you understand me? I'm giving you everything you need. They're not human, dog. Just because I have cool white people. One of my white homies died. I still be mad about that shit to this motherfucking day because that was my motherfucking homie. Why was he my homie? Because he was honest. He told me about his racist uncles. He told me about the racist shit that they keep hid in his motherfucking family estate that he's not allowed to be part of because he had too many black friends. That's my motherfucking homie. What did your white homie tell you? Oh, I have a black girl that likes me. Ha ha ha. How should I talk to her? That's your white homie. My white homie, he wouldn't even cross the motherfucking line because he understands the motherfucking point, dog. But my whole point is, when you really deal with the reality of these situations, that's what another point. If he was alive right now, he would be the first person in my comment section. Talk that shit, Hakeem. That's my motherfucking white dog. That's my motherfucking white homie, compadre. He understands what the fuck I'm saying, just as a point. We don't have to fold or bend the break for a motherfucker that understands you. Going back to the bigger point. These people will watch a child die. Watch children in fucking Gaza, Sudan, motherfucking, like I said, Australia here, the Canadian shit. They will watch children die and justify it. You think that's a human? You think that's a human interaction? Go get on your Google or your Chat GPT that you love so much and tell them to pull up the definition of human. I bet you it has something to do with the way you interact with the world, not with no motherfucking skin color. Pull up the motherfucking definition of human, humanity, humane. That's all I'm saying. All I want to get across is listen, you're not human. It's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay. Because yet again, you have to live this life. You have to exist in the world full of humans when you know you're not a human. Don't play with me. Don't cross that motherfucking line. Quite simple.